Sorry, folks. Life just isn't that clean and pretty all the time. Marianne Williamson on the 2024 election, the DNC, and the third party. Ooh, a conspiracy theories lover's dream. A conspiracy theorist lover's dream. Yeah. Oh, remote. All right. Let's press play. Press play. Yes. Okay. Let's get into this. Skip the ad. You've got 5 seconds to skip the ad. You've got 5 seconds to skip the ad? What the hell? Kayak.com? We could refinish gobs of furniture. Refinish gobs of furniture. I love refinishing furniture. Except for the actual painting part. I just want to choose the color and ship it out to someone. Then paint it with glitter. Paint it with glitter? Yeah, but I don't want to be the person who cleans it all up. You have no idea what a nightmare it was to fix the corner of this dresser. And now look. It needs repaired again. Just like the fucking country. No. Yes. And stick to it. Political parties are not even mentioned in the Constitution. So I have greaser hair. I'm still a good enough brain to think about America. I guess I should do my hair more. Oh, you can't tap the screen to make it focus over there? Is that a dualgram? Advanced feature? The duopoly? The Democrats and the Republicans? We need the vocabulary lessons of Marianne Williamson, and we need the vocabulary lessons of Marianne Williamson now. Vocabulary lessons of Marianne Williamson. Nobody wants that. Tons of people want that. Tons of people are looking for a more spiritual experience. Marianne Williamson can provide a more spiritual experience in people's lives. How? In a lot of ways, actually. Why? What? Because she cares. She cares. Moving forward with Andrew Yang. Universal basic income.
Marianne Williamson joins us to talk the future of the country, the Democratic Party, politics. Marianne Williamson, one of my favorite people, presidential trail in 2020.
That's right. Care. That should be a lowercase a. Can we get some phonemic awareness? Writers writing children's books in a way that makes them easy to read, like you can teach your baby to read. That's the one I forgot to include. So we need to be teaching children to read in a way that's very, 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 very educational and very, very, very beneficial, which would include lowercase a says ah, and uppercase a says a sound sometimes. And then write the books to say that. That would be an A+ by society. So we need an A+ society. How do we get an A+ society? A Tiger Mom. I guess I'm Tiger Mom-esque. Why is this at the wrong angle? I'm going to stop messing with it before it falls over because it's looking precarious. To-do list. An American to-do list. So we need an American to-do list. People think that I have a globalist agenda. I don't have a globalist agenda, though I care about the world passionately, 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 passionately. I simply believe cancer that is already metastasized. Invasive surgery doesn't necessarily make things better. Oh man, she's right. On so many topics. What would you have said there, video editors? Talk to video editors. Hi, video editors. I love you. We need to be making exceptionally good quality videos that encourage good quality comments on YouTube and all the other platforms too. If YouTube could teach the other platforms how to platform, how would YouTube teach the other platforms how to platform? For example, YouTube. TikTok has a lot of undercurrents of communism and not a lot of undercurrents of Buddhism. It's like Buddhists have lost their true way, falling victim to the lack of spirituality in communism.
We all know what we need to do. The status quo will not disrupt itself.
I heard China donated money to the Joe Biden campaign. What a fucking nightmare. Did you never hear of Bernie Sanders? Do you not care about Medicare for all? China, if you want Medicare for all in China, you have to get America to do Medicare for all first. Marianne Williamson will do Medicare for all. If you get Marianne Williamson in office, America, she will do Medicare for all. Americans are desperate for Medicare for all, especially the ones with diabetes who die if they don't get their stupidly priced insulin.
The issue is, how do we turn that ship around? The question, which you and I have talked
Deal
about
with every example that needs to be dealt with. Elevate stories and opinions that are opinions to be dealt with. Black home educators over on Instagram seems like an amazing Christian mom with an amazing message.
How locked up they have it, how vicious they are, how much the establishment elite within the Democratic Party, the corporatist elite,
the corporatist elite who can afford to hire lobbyists, the corporatist elite who can afford to hire lobbyists, the corporatist elites who can afford to hire lobbyists are screwing over the country because corporations are required to work for the bottom line. That's unacceptable. Corporations are required to work for the bottom line. That's unacceptable.
But then on the other hand, you have the third party.
No universal basic income? That's unacceptable. That's not very good body language. You're all covered up. This is not a very good setup. You need to move closer to the screen. I know, I'm nervous. Do I need to work on my dual ground composition setup? Yes, look at the foreground. It's lovely. It's foreground. It's white. It says care. So in the forefront of your mind should be caring.
It's too late to just influence the conversation. And for that matter, the conversation...
Who taught you that lesson?
It needs to be. The American people get it. The majority of the American people want Medicare for all. The majority of the American people want to eradicate the college loan debt. The majority of the American people want.
Oh, the secrets I'm hiding from my closed lips mom look from Anson. Do you know what this man is putting me through? Look. I've seen the look. It's a new look. He didn't used to make the look. That's why I mentioned it on Instagram.
But now I believe the problem is that our government does not actually respond to us.
So it's like he's a runaway slave? Trying to signal his mom? What is going on? Help. Do you know the attitude, grievances I'm dealing with over here in Grumpy Man Land? Grumpy Man Land. We need a Snow White Disney World somewhere in existence, somewhere on Earth. Where should it go?
In local races, in many cases, because the local races are easier to suppress. Presidential,
probably the upper northeast.
In 2008, Barack Obama.
So many tiny states up there.
Changed vote, and then in 2016, I thought that Bernie's
just the plans for it will be cemented in place now. The plans for special Disneylands? Yes, the plans for special Disneylands. Why would we not want too many Disneylands in America? What? Think like a little girl, would you? How often? Oh no, I've heard about the special daughter. The special only child daughter. And that special only child granddaughter? Daughter has a granddaughter now. I have a lot of parenting and years of experience. I got fired as a nanny. I'm not a perfect person.
by separating us into these.
I think we need too many Disney Worlds in America.
And I do remember.
How many
so
too many? A lot too many.
People supporting Bernie at every point of the political spectrum, and like, oh, why is it?
So a little girl's Disney World in Nevada, yes. And if it makes you feel any better about all the things I've said about Christians, which isn't that much really, but not all of it has positive vibes, because Catholics are treated like they're not Christian because Christians don't know that the foundation of Christianity is Catholicism for at least a quarter of the religion. There was like 300 years where it wasn't written down and everyone was just running around telling stories. So I'm guessing the Bible is not literal, plus science, you know.
Right, that Obama was a vote for change, but once he got in office, it was a bait and switch.
That's why Biden was wanted in office by the Freemasons in the vice presidency, so he could boss around Obama and make sure he didn't get very far with his plans and ideas. You see, because Joe Biden's still proud of the crime, though. He still has those racist thoughts whirling around in his brain somewhere. He's an old white man. He definitely does.
With the successes we've had the last 8 years with Obama, millions of people said the last 8 years, lady, what success? I'm drowning here. And I think
A girls, Nevada Disneyland? Yeah, girls gone wild was a debacle in American history.
Anybody fortify the corporatist agenda he did.
Yep.
And then Bernie. So I agree with what you said in your tweet, and I responded as such, and I think that
I bet some roofies were on those sets.
Is factual, by the way, there's no opinion here. During the 2016, and then again in the 20s, shows where the whole.
What a malicious attack on innocent young women to convince them to take their clothes off for men for free because they were drunk. It's manipulating the use of a drug to manipulate another person in a way that will negatively impact them. When I say we need a new constitution and a new Bill of Rights, it's because we do. And I'm sorry if this angle is making you very feel awkward. You should consider the compositions of your YouTube videos.
Which is the major corporate aristocracy, which is headed.
I'm a real stickler for that if you're not a content creator and complain at me.
So, what do we do? Once again, I think, one of my favorite books is Rilke's Letters to a Young Poet. And in that book he says, when you don't know the answer.
Oh, we need to be raising more poets.
Don't know the answer yet.
Why?
Live with the question.
Because the moment of writing a poem or delivering a speech or a stream of consciousness oratory monologue. This isn't a monologue. But it kind of is. It's too bad smart TVs don't do Zoom calls, huh? Good thing everything presented in social media is real.
It's, each of us is just going to have to follow our own hearts on this, but I think this will be a year. This has to be.
I'm glad she cleans up well.
A lot of us get clear.
I'm glad she has pretty hair. More than that, I'm glad, far more than that, I'm glad she has an amazing mind.
Element of the party that
I'm glad that Marianne Williamson is running for president again. I'm glad that someone who is open to the idea of universal basic income is running for president again. I wonder if RFK Jr. is open to universal basic income. If he's talking about Bitcoin being the save from corporatocracy, then maybe he is thinking along those lines.
In its own way. And the Republican Party has taken on this
Janie got a gun.
I disagree with, and Trump I think is a terrible leader. And
what? Hunting grounds in America? We're going to have to make Republican constituents happy under a Marianne Williamson pregnancy, so we have to start considering them now. In the primaries? Yes, in the primaries. We need hunting grounds in America. Hunting grounds in America? No, that won't be safe. I'm not talking about inside cities or towns. I'm talking about way out west, where there's land, underutilized land. And where else?
Let's just
We need to get Americans traveling more. How? The military has the capability to make that happen. Remember the triangle craft on the Space Force flag? Yes, I remember the triangle craft on the Space Force flag. Why? It's an anti-gravitic craft that's been back engineered, reverse engineered. It's a 0-point energy device. Yes. UFOs are mostly all anti-gravitic devices. So, I'm going to leave you with Buck. And if you could just contemplate hunting grounds, I will be right back in a second with a hat that has made people very disappointed in me. Shedding light on political darkness. Republicanism?
So let's say I totally agree with you that the left-right thing is being pushed onto the people as a way to divide us and distract us.
Right. Your fellow citizen is not your enemy.
Right.
They just want you to think your fellow citizen is your enemy.
Yes. Polarization now is rising and rising on both sides.
Why do you film YouTube videos from your bed? Don't you realize that makes you look lazy? You don't even have a big, fancy, gorgeous bed. Why don't you do to make your bed fancy and gorgeous? Good question. I need a map of America.
Is going to lead us to violence, unrest over time, and that if you could frame it as the people versus the establishment or something along those lines, you could bring people together. The Forward Party is trying to send the message you just articulated, which is that other Americans are not your enemy. Unfortunately, right now you have billions of dollars in media and other incentives trying to pit us against each other. So I have an approach that I'm enjoying, which is say, look, you have these two camps that are somewhat artificial, and like, you know, the average person who's not super engaged actually is, you know, like, and I.
Oh, that's right. I forgot I was on film. So if you film like this, you'll forget you're on film. So I was thinking about what I was going to film. Why?
A lot of common sense.
You know what we need more of in America?
Widespread.
Racetracks. Racetracks? Yes, FedEx Racing would allow for it. And so would the whole town of Mooresville, Race City, USA. Of course I grew up in Indiana where racing is exceptionally important. Have you ever driven a car too fast? Don't do it. It's against the law. But anyway, it's super motherfucking fun. What? Oh God, I swore. Shit. Crap. And I had a dead part in my video. You should have been paying attention to Andrew Yang speak then. Well, if you're going to watch my videos, maybe you should care about politics if you would, please. Ooh, the realignment up here has a new premiere on. Thank you for following me on Instagram, Ellie. Ellie Golding. I love Ellie Golding. That's a good name, too, Ellie. I love that name. Ellie.
Now, there are a couple of problems with that. One being that the Democratic
I really like the fit of this hat. It was really cute. I think this is for sale over on
and I'm going to
eBay.
say that's approximately 100 times more true in this upcoming cycle.
I agree, because we were inconvenient last time. And
Anyway,
they don't even want us
I really like this hat.
I'm not even sure there will be.
Chase Authentics. Excellent hat.
Right. So there was an article that came out.
Look at that hat. That's a nice hat.
Asked whether someone was going to primary Joe Biden. And
Good hat.
Categorically
NRA hat. Great hat. Soaked it in bleach. My dad got a digital camo hat. Your dad got a digital camo hat? Yeah.
If someone did primary Joe
Cute.
Biden, there's a certain
I know, I like it. Anyway, nice hat. Thank you. I soaked this one in bleach because that leader of the NRA needs to go. I think he is not a good enough person. Or if he is a good enough person, he needs to prove it by encouraging white people to stop listening to dog whistler Ron DeSantis. Look, this needs more bleach to be a proper X. What? I told you it was a political statement hat. Did you not believe me? It's got a giant X on it. Oh, it needs more bleach right here. I need to paint it on. An X like what? X. An X like X.
And then second,
It's too bad time travel's not real. We can't get people back out of history like Tina Turner. She's the greatest person ever. She should have had way more babies. It would be nice if we had technology to restore women's fertility. Women who have beautiful DNA. Like, think about the fact that Oprah never had children. What if we did have technology to restore DNA? Wouldn't that be amazing? Can we work on it?
If he's not running again.
oh, if he's not running, everyone
Science already works
I
on
think
that.
right now,
No, they don't.
Their two main choices, meaning the elite establishment,
Reverse aging technology has been the pursuit of civilizations from across the universe for all eternity, and time is not real. Time is not real. Or golf courses real? Golf courses are real. What, like this hat? Golf courses across America. Yeah, we need more golf courses in North Carolina. We should make North Carolina the golf course state. The golf course state? I thought you wanted to make it a Turquoise Panthers Disney World. Yeah, the golf course state. Which state should be the new golf course state? All of them? Where does Golf Disney World go? Where does Golf Disney World go?
Political parties are not even mentioned in the Constitution.
I don't...
George Washington
Maybe
warned us
golf
that
is like
the
dogs
Congress
and kitties.
very well addressed.
And horses. They just need
The
Disneylands.
greatest threat to democracy.
Disneyland structures and buildings all across America. So if the U.S. government did become obsessed with Disney and Mickey Mouse, how would that change the scope and depth and breadth of Disneylands across America? No, I have a nationalist agenda, honestly, not a globalist one.
They are not all that divided.
I just think we don't need to work for Europe at all, because Europe doesn't work for us at all. They plan recessions and don't let us do an economic world reset of the economy because they're scared. Well, guess what? Americans are too poor to care if you're scared of an economic reset. Europe, get your shit together and realize we need an economic reset. We need Marianne Williamson. Encourage your expatriates to call the patriots at home and say, vote for Marianne Williamson, care about what's going on in this country. Why? So we do need more hunting grounds in America, and we do need to end factory farming? Yes, please. Oh no, Bambies will die. Okay, at least I'm not the man who has to clean them. Men will be men, not women will be men. Ew, gross. So you're okay with people liking guns? Of course I'm okay with people liking guns. I'm American. Oh yeah. Do you love guns? No. No. Do you love that other people love guns? I mean, I could try. But it's not on my to-do list. I mean, I just put it on my to-do list. So I'll work on it.
I'm supported by the American people. This isn't about whether or not the Democratic Party is giving me permission.
He's not even a Democrat, technically.
So why should he allow...
There's nothing stopping him from doing it.
It's hard
About people that could have
sometimes to fully love the behavior of people who entirely love guns more than people and not less than murder. You have to love the lack of murder more than you love the presence of guns. Things a saint might say.
Number one, whether you'll be able to garner enough money to
What?
Make the difference that you'd like to make.
Mom's calling.
Two, whether or not there will be enough
Okay.
diversity. You know what?
I love you.
Have done,
I hope you make the world a better place. And I'll hit pause. Bye.
traditionally is that they've just